Okay, so it's been a very busy day. I've had so many things to do. Got into work, made sure I cleaned my office. I folded and I packaged all the Coach Javi Academy training tops. So if you guys want to buy those online, check out my website, CoachJaviAcademy.com. What else did I do? I put up the whiteboard in the office. So the next thing I got is a technical training session with my youth teams. Let me run you through what we got real quick. We have a shooting exercise, some quick sprints to a finish. We have some juggling ladders and some different touch variation ladders. These are going to be fun. This is going to be the warm-up. And then we have stations set up for them, so they have 4 different stations that they're going to rotate through. Should be loads of fun. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit.
What's going on?
Introduce yourself, my friend.
My name's Daryl. I'm the star of this channel, if you haven't noticed already.
This is Daryl right here. He is he's one of the forwards for Coach Javi Academy. He's still on an extended tryout, which means we haven't signed him on a full-time contract.
Guys. You know I'm the star.
Because the only kind of goals he scores are back heels for some reason.
I think I'm the leading goal scorer, so I don't know about that.
Well, Coach Javi's playing defense lately, so that maybe that's why. I put our video up from like 2 weeks ago. It's got a good amount of views, but I did get a lot of comments talking smack about us. People are saying that the level isn't very good, which I can agree with.
We can't control that.
It's true. What do you have to say to defend Coach Javi Academy?
You know, we can only control what we do on the field. We can't control who we play. So we're gonna crush every team that we play. But you know, that's all I can say.
But he's still on an extended tryout. He still hasn't gotten a full contract.
I'll be signed next season. Don't worry.
The board has to make a decision pretty soon. We're gonna have some meetings and we're gonna see if Daryl's made the cut over here.
I'll make the cut. Don't worry.
But if you guys want, you guys can comment down below if he should get cut.
Tell him what's up, people. Tell him what's up.
Also on our Superliga team, Friday nights, this lad right here, John Evans. John Evans has a great idea for a new league that we're trying to start, a new Sunday league. It is actually Sunday league. Hopefully the level is better than Sunday league, but it's a Sunday league. He's gonna explain to you guys a little bit of the idea behind this this new league.
So as we were throwing out our thoughts here before our match on a Friday evening, we pretty much came up with the idea of trying to do a draft. Initially, maybe Javi, myself, George Shomakoff, and Dave Edwardson would be the 4 captains of the team. Each player would individually register online, and then we would do some sort of draft or lottery to be able to figure out who gets what picks, and we'd be able to sort out the teams that way in hopes that we have some very even competitive teams so that we can get a good run in on Sunday evenings.
Do we have a name for it yet?
We haven't come up with anything yet, but we'll probably look for guidance from Phil and yourself, Javi, about a creative and unique name.
So this would be hosted at the Fieldhouse Sunday nights, right? Yes, and it's basically like it's like a fantasy league, right? It's basically like a real life fantasy league.
Yeah, with the draft and everything.
Okay, so we're gonna put players will register individually. They won't register for teams. They'll register individually. We'll have a live draft where we pick the names like they do in the Champions League, where they pick the names out of these little soccer balls, right? And then players get assigned to teams, and then that's the team that they play for. We're also thinking trades, right? Can we do trades?
Trades are in the talks.
Okay, so trades are in the talks. So maybe mid-season, John Evans is not performing, or Daryl isn't scoring goals like he's supposed to be scoring goals. So then they can get traded. So Coach Javi Academy will trade one of his midfielders for one of John Evans' defenders if needed. So we're thinking about trades, but we're not exactly sure. We're in the very basic stages. But if you're in Detroit and you'd like to play for this league, you can comment down below as well, so we know how many players we'd get. How many teams are we thinking? 4 to 6 teams?
4 to 6 teams.
4 to 6 teams, which
5
means
won't go outside of 6.
so no more than 6. 4 to 6 teams. How many players would we need for that? Right around 48 players is what we need to get this league going. The idea is when we do this draft and when we get the teams all sorted, that the teams are pretty even. There's no team smashing another team, but it's every single game is competitive. Will there be playoffs?
I have heard the rumor that there will be, the bookies will be in the house on Sunday evening setting odds on the games, and Coach Javi's Academy is kind of down at the bottom right now. Just, I don't know, tactics, somewhat of understanding of the different game, not on the boards. I don't know, rumors, but nothing concrete at the moment.
All right, so our game is in about 25 minutes, so I gotta go put the camera on the tripod, and it's time for Superliga. So see you guys in a bit. Superliga was a success this week. We have the grand finale, the championship match on January 4th. Coach Javi Academy versus Catenaccio. Going to be a very good game. Going to be a very difficult game. If Coach Javi comes out to play and his team comes out to play, I think we have a very good chance. But if not, then I think we will get smacked. But I'm at home with the family. I came to visit for a few days before I go back for the camp, which if anybody registered for the camp, we completely filled up. We have almost 80 kids attending this this winter skills camp, so it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be pretty crazy, but in a good way. I'm at Boozer's house right now. Look at this Christmas tree. Look at how nice this is. Look at this, he's got presents and everything. Christmas is coming up in a few days, which means Coach Javi still has to do his Christmas shopping. I still have not gotten presents for basically anybody. So that's what I'm gonna go do right now. I'm finishing editing up this video right now. Before you guys hate on the Coach Javi Academy Superliga highlights, I do wanna let you know a few things. One, I know that the level sometimes isn't as good as it should be or as it could be. That's not our fault. It's our first session of the Superliga, so it's not the best level just yet, but there are some very good teams. We've just kind of been a little bit unlucky to play like all the really low-end teams up until the last few weeks when we started playing some of the tougher teams. My team, however, is actually really good. I specifically put together a team that I knew was going to be able to keep the ball, that was going to be able to play well together, and was going to be able to compete at a high level. So it's hard to tell from just watching a few minutes of highlights from a game how good or how bad the level actually is, but it's actually pretty decent. As far as the other teams, I can't really say too much. As far as my team, I can vouch for my team and say that my team's actually a really good team. So we're looking forward to the final. I think we can do well. I'm thinking, now this is just an idea. This is just brainstorming ideas here. There's a guy who emailed me who does live streams and has some extra camera so he could help film. If possible, I'm gonna see if I could set up a live stream so that you guys can watch the final. So I'm not exactly 100% sure. Don't hold me to it yet. I'm gonna look into it, see if I can do it, and if I can, then I definitely will. I think that's it for this video. I will catch you guys in the next one. Until next time, and adios, muchachos.